Hi, welcome to the channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. For those of you who are returning, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. So today we're just going to check the energy, allow the priestesses of the light deck to speak to us today, and just see what the divine has that you need to be aware of. Divine Creator Source, Infinite Intelligence, Ancestors, for our highest evolving and elevation, I thank you for this time of communion. What guidance, what clarity, and what insight do you have for us today? What are the messages? Okay, I gotta turn this one over. Okay, interesting. So I see that many of you are awakening your consciousness. This awakening is connecting with higher intelligence, connecting to infinite wisdom. This is a new beginning for many of you. We have card number 1 here, portal. So there's a portal, a gateway, a connection, download, light codes at this time coming forth, coming to you, providing wisdom, providing clarity, providing guidance and insight. We'll go deeper and find out what these messages are about for you. What else do you have for the collective today? Portal. Look at this. What else do you have for the collective? Thank you. And on the bottom, we have grateful optimism with joyous view of the future. So many of you are gaining wisdom about this, about the future and about the things that are occurring. You're having a greater sense of joy when it comes to future events for some of you, because we're finding ways individually and collectively to release constraints, to allow things to flow, to allow blessings to flow, to allow wisdom to flow. This releasing constraints is because many of us are seeing things clear with clarity. Clairvoyance is here, so many of you, with this infinite wisdom that's coming forth, not only is it awakening your consciousness, it's allowing you to see things, for some of you, of the future, but to just see things with clarity of how to move forward in a way where we're able to release constraints individually and collectively. For some of you, you're going to be finding those that you're able to connect with, those that you have an eternal connection with. For some of you, soul partners. And again, this is coming into, yes, romantic for some, but for others of you, this is going to be the partner, the groups, the eternal connections that assist you with releasing constraints for self and releasing constraints as a group, collectively, on a higher vibrational level, in an essence of creating more wholeness individually and collectively. So let's dive a little bit deeper. And find out tell us more, please. Give us clarity about this portal. Portal, infinite mind, awakening consciousness. Clarify portal, please. Portal. Okay. Okay, anything else? Yeah, this portalness is bringing in more insight about how to bring more joy, more happiness, peace, a vibration, a higher vibration with the sun here. It's also in the energy of exposing what needs to be transformed. It's a So with this age of Aquarius, there is a heightened sense of awareness. Things that were once hidden and swept under the rug are no longer able to be swept under the rug. It's being shown for what it is, and now there are those connections, eternal connections that are coming forth for us to tap into this awakening of the consciousness, to tap into this infinite wisdom that was once so hidden. And hidden in an aspect where it wasn't for the benefit of all, but for certain individuals who chose to use it as a control mechanism. Now it's not about controlling others, but having self-control and moving in an essence of self-mastery. With this self-mastery, with each person mastering self, it creates a higher vibration to know that there is the ability to release constraints, that there is no lack mentality. There's enough for everyone and plentiful for everyone. There doesn't have to be a scarcity mindset or this element of fear that is constantly pushed of there not being enough, or if everyone has it, then someone else has to have less. No, there is the ability for each and every individual to have their own pie, not just a piece or a sliver of the pie, because if you're splitting it up, then there's always someone that wants more. But why are you not? And I was going to say entitled, but it's not, that's not the word. Why are you not? Why is it not the conscious, the awakened conscious that there's more than enough for everyone? The earth as a whole provides what we need. So can we take the consciousness to now use it as a resource? And even as an individual, it's the things that we promote, the laws we set, the taxes we allow. There's this awakening to the consciousness of how to bring forth more joy, more abundance, even peace, without it being a detriment to self and or others. Okay? Can you tell us, please, give us clarity about how to release these constraints and tap into this river of blessing? Card number 17 here. How do we have this new beginning to bring into this spiritual awareness, this conscious enlightenment about releasing these constraints and tapping into this river of blessing? Oh, it's 4 and 7, 47, to bring in stability. Okay. We have the 3 of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. And then we also have the 7 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups come out here. So it's about finding ways to cooperate and collaborate, not speaking over each other, not speaking at each other, but speaking to and with each other. Not just to be heard, but in the essence of listening. See, listening is also a skill, not just waiting to have, not just listening to be able to come up with your next thing to say, but actually listening with your heart as well as your mind, so that we're able to come to balance situations. And it may seem that it's a slow moving process. However, how does it go? Slow and steady wins the race, where you're not hurried to make a decision, but you're actually weighing out the options. You're actually looking at viable ways to bring forth this collaboration, to bring forth change, to release constraints of the past. This night is moving forward. So it's like looking at what we've invested in, and you see that these are all pentacles. So it's definitely speaking of material things. What are the things we've invested in? Looking at them, Knight of Pentacles, have they been in a way of bringing value? Or is it just for self? Are we going to continue to watch those seeds grow? Or plant and invest in a way where everyone benefits? 10 of Cups, everyone benefits. Ultimate happiness, leaving a legacy that is better and better for those that are to come after us. The seeds we plant today is what creates this legacy. Okay? And it is possible to release certain constraints so that we're not taking those things forward and leaving, I just heard, debt for future generations to deal with. Okay. Tell us more now about the things that we are interpreting as a collective and individually. How will we be able to trust and move forward with the things we are seeing and the abundance? Clarify clairvoyance here, please. Give us more clarity, more insight on this clairvoyance. What is the inspiration we need that we can interpret a better future? Clarify clairvoyance, please. Card number 35. Clairvoyance, clarify. Being able to see things clearly. Okay, last time. From the bottom, I'm getting the 8 of Wands and the Hermit at the top of the deck. So this is going in for that introspection, where each person sit with self to tap into this infinite wisdom, to be able to see things clearly, spiritually, not just in a material sense, but in a ethereal sense, and then being able to stand your ground once you're seeing clearly the things that are being presented before you. See, that's what a lot of this age of Aquarius is. You now standing your ground against the things that you're seeing clearly. The Hermit goes in, it has a light. Light is being shed on certain things. As a matter of fact, I'm taking that. Because there have been some that have done anything to win at all costs. Their way, setting plans in motion for you since you were a child. Giving you a social security number that made you a asset to a corporation. The corporation of the United States. If you know, you know. And for those who don't know, you'll be coming more into the awareness of certain things. Things that may cause you to have to stand your ground, because you're going to be seeing, knowing. And it's the knowing, the infinite wisdom of how things have been set into motion. Okay? Tell us about this twin flames, soul partner, eternal connection. Twin flames. Card number 16. New beginnings to bring in balance and harmony. Spiritually elevating. Twin flames. Soul partner, eternal connection. Clarify twin flames, please. We have the Magician at the bottom of the deck. Twin flames. And what was at the top? Well, twin flames. Anything else? Okay. We have the Death card and the Queen of Wands. So some of you are I just heard with this Queen of Wands manifesting. You're manifesting eternal connections. You're ending those connections that don't mirror you, that don't mirror the vibration that you resonate with. And those that want to be a part of this will transform and transition, will transform or transition is what I actually heard. Wow. Okay. I have the Six of Cups and the King of Swords peeking out here. So for some of you, past connections that need to have a transformation will either have this transformation and come into a higher vibration because you're thinking more clearly. You know that you're connected spiritually with this Queen of Wands here. But you're willing to use your sword to cut out anything that is not balanced with the logic and the love, the heart and the mind. Ace of Cups, King of Swords, new beginnings. New beginnings, not allowing the past of trickery, of strategy, of getting over on the people, of lack mindset, doing anything, taking what even doesn't belong to you. Karma is in play. What you give is what you get. And things are moving forward in a big way. Now, what messages do you have for the collective? Thank you. Anything else? I'm going to do one more pass. Anything else? At the bottom of the deck, we have the misjudgment, card number 45. It's because there are some that didn't see everyone else, some others as valuable. So there's been judgments, but actually misjudgments. And those cycles, card number 45, are being transformed to bring in more stability and ending. Death card was already out here. It's time to rebuild our lives, attracting in a higher vibration. For most, a love vibration, especially with the intimate connections coming out here. It says friendship is the foundation of any good relationship. And then we also have humor, dance, and intermittent fasting. So it's time to dance to your favorite music and have a good time with your friends. So some of you may be planning a trip with some friends. Some of you will definitely be coming into contact with soul partners. Those that you can enjoy their company, enjoy getting into a higher vibration, enjoy humor, laughter, fun. Many of you will be connecting with people who have a sense of humor and a smile on their face. You'll be able to surround yourself with this kind of energy. And some of you, your soul partners and internal connections may be those that also engage in intermittent fasting to heal the body with fasting. Your body has an inbuilt intelligence and it can detox and heal. As this intermittent fasting is taking place, this also allows for, as your body is healing, for you to heal. As your body is healing, because it has its own sense of intelligence, you'll feel lighter, able to laugh at things as we're going through this transformation and change, as we're bringing in more awakened consciousness about foods and the things we intake, especially when it comes to these connections. Many of you will be connecting with those that bring in natural, holistic foods, so that as you're intermittent fasting and your body is healing, you're then replenishing it with foods that your body actually understands with its inbuilt intelligence, instead of things that are not made for your body, genetically modified. However, it's not modified in a way that it enhances the intelligence of your body. You're able to tap into this awakened consciousness the more your body is at ease instead of feeling dis-ease and having disease run rampant through it. There's a pill for any and everything you have going on today. But what are the side effects of these pills when the body has its own natural intelligence that can heal, as long as it's given the proper nutrition? Foods that were designed for it, not redesigned to create another dollar, to move things faster along. It grows faster if you pump it with hormones. It grows faster if you spray pesticides, killing the actual natural nutrients of the fruit, but it looks pretty. We're going to wax it up and put it on the shelf and it'll be stored forever. You can grab a quick burger that doesn't resonate with your body, that doesn't mold, that even the insects won't eat, but you're putting it in your body. That will stop you from dancing, because you'll have too many aches and pains in your body, in your knees, to be able to move. But when you use the body's natural intelligence and invest in growing things that actually nourish it, that allows for everyone to feel that much better. Okay, so this was just a brief, I pulled some more. Let's go into these. And we have healing come out again. It says you can heal yourself with your thoughts or make yourself sick. So the more you find more joy, more things to smile about, more humor in life, the more you tap into a higher vibration and are able to allow your cells to feel that vibration. And then the cells are able to send that frequency out to allow you to heal more. Let's put those there. We also have feeling bad about yourself. Spend time with people who are kind. This is about that twin flame eternal connection. Connecting with those people that are kind instead of will put you down because maybe you don't look a certain way, put you down because you don't want to eat the burgers, will put you down because you actually want non-GMO fruit and fruit with seeds in it. No, this new energy is about connecting with those that are kind. I didn't say nice, I said kind. There's a difference. That are kind to themselves, that are kind to others, and that are kind to the earth as a whole. How do you want to have the earth give you resources, but you're not kind with how you construct buildings, with how you cleanse the water, with how you spray the pesticides, with how you even extract the resources? This is kind on multiple levels. For some of you, connecting with those kind people may bring unwanted attention. Some of us may feel that you're receiving unwanted attention, or you didn't want to receive the unwanted attention. That's why you haven't spoken out about the awakening that has occurred within your consciousness, about how we master self, how we can connect with others, and how we connect with the earth, how we even connect in space. Think about it. That's a reading for another time, okay? That's a reading for another time. We're going to get into this, but I'm going to right now find out about this unwanted attention for you. So let's dive a little bit deeper into that. And then we also have, who is your go-to person? We all need someone we can vent to when we've had a meltdown. Who's your go-to person? It's card number 9 here. So when you feel like things are ending, who do you have that you can connect with as a soul partner that can jumpstart, is what I'm hearing, you back into recognizing, realizing, tapping back into that healing energy of an awakened consciousness to know that it's just a cycle, it's a phase. Instead of someone that'll tell you, that'll put you down when you're in that moment of having your own moment of a meltdown or needing to vent. Who's your go-to person? It's a question to ask yourself. Do you even have a connection like that in your life? And this is a very weigh it out within your heart and be logical type of connection, because we do have energy vampires. Now, this isn't to create an aspect of fear. This is in creating an aspect of awareness. Some people, and you'll have to feel it within yourself, will come to you constantly to drain your energy. But on the flip side of this, in a higher vibration, it's that person that it's reciprocity. When they're down or needing to vent, you can lift them up, and then the reciprocal happens. Vice versa. When you're in that energy, they're able to give and do that for you as well. It's not a one-sided type of energy. It's not them constantly venting, woe is me, a victim mentality. But we all have cycles. It's not always that you're up. So there are moments where we dip below our threshold of where we would like to be in that joyous state. But who's your go-to person? And then check it. Are you also being that type of person? Okay? So right now, let's get into this unwanted attention that's here. And anytime you start speaking against what's been the status quo and you want to transcend the status quo, you will receive unwanted attention. Because there are some people that have had their plan in order, hashtag Project 2025, and where they expect things to go a certain way. But once people start to speak out and show clarity, shed light on the 900 and some odd pages and break it down so that even the average Joe can become aware of what's being done and then stand their ground. Once the enlightenment about certain things have been made clear, clairvoyance, because some people are seeing ahead, right? They can see where these things are going, and then they bring the enlightenment to the public. Well, this brings that unwanted attention that you have to stand your ground against. And the divine is saying, have no fear. There is a need for this light to be shed. So let's get into this unwanted attention. What more do you have to say when it comes to unwanted attention for the collective? What is this unwanted attention about? Okay, hold on. I need another deck. Sorry. Okay. Clarify unwanted attention, please. What is this unwanted attention about? Clarify unwanted attention. Okay. And again, we have that Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, where some of us have been putting in the hard work to bring in the enlightenment, to step into this awakened consciousness, to have a more productive way of doing things, to be in the energy of conservation and restoration instead of destruction, where we're taking responsibility of the laws, the taxes, the actions that we've allowed, and slowly but surely moving toward efficiency. Yeah, and that's what's bringing this unwanted attention, because some of us are very passionate to take these inspired actions so that we're not constantly in the rat race, but able to relax and actually enjoy the fruits of your labor. What good does it do you to work a 9 to 5 if at the end of it you retire only to be in aches, to have aches and pains in your body, healing here, right? To have aches and pains in your body and still not be able to enjoy the life that you've created. But all you did was make it all it accomplished was for a small few to stay in control. We're taking a break from that, going into contemplation, not moving impulsively, but definitely fearlessly is what I'm getting from this. And this will bring in unwanted attention, see? Unwanted attention for those who move in their shadow self and are attached to having control, attached to the lack mindset, so that there's only abundance for a few instead of for all. Those that move with very destructive behavior because of materialism, creating this energy of toxicity. This is what's bringing the unwarranted attention, because there is this awakening of consciousness about this shadow energy, those that move in the shadows, the shadow government I just heard, those with destructive behavior. When you awaken the consciousness of self and of others, it brings in unwanted attention. But guess what? Should that stop you from moving forward ambitiously, with inspired action, passionately? Because it's time. We all need a break from this toxicity. Individually, collectively, from those that tend to want to keep the shadows as the thing, the toxicity, the materialism, the destructive behavior, and destructive behavior on multiple levels. Sexually, when it comes to our children and what we're teaching them, when it comes to money and how we move forward with it, the way we taxation, the foods that we plant, that toxicity, the toxic cycles, it's coming to an end. Four of Swords here. It is time for rejuvenation. It is time for a renewal of mind, to take inspired action, to use our energy in a more enlightened way, where there is joy, where there is no lack mindset, where you don't get to the end of your life, Four of Swords here, and you still have nothing to show for it. That has been today's reading. I want to thank you for joining me, Tonae Star, here with Tonae Star Enterprises. For those of you who may be feeling bad about yourself because you've constantly been in this fight or flight energy, because we've been in toxic cycles collectively, not just individually. Spend time with people who are kind. Put on your favorite music and just dance. Connect with those soul partners where you have a good time with them, and those soul partners who are as well passionate about taking inspired action towards healing individually as well as collectively. There is an awakening, a portal of awakened consciousness. It's funny that this thing on her head looks like a sundial, and we have the sun here. Can you see that? Light is being shed on the shadow aspects. And it's about that time. Again, thank you for joining me, Tonae Star, here with Tonae Star Enterprises. Don't be afraid of the unwanted attention. If you're going to have attention, then stand for something. Because if you stand for nothing, you fall for anything. Remember to always shoot for the moon, and even if you miss, you are still amongst the stars. And to always, always, always let your light shine bright. Again, it's about that time. It's the healing of the nation. Did I say everything? I think I did. Remember, your likes, shares, and subscribes are always greatly appreciated. And again, this has been another voyage of the Enterprise. I want to thank you for joining me, where we have gone to the 5D and beyond. And baby, we see things clearly. Like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.